welcome back to the Chatty Ree Show. So tonight was the finale of the haves and the have-nots. I got so many mixed feelings right now. I've stressed this throughout the whole season that I have not been happy with this season of this show. And I was expecting, even though I wasn't happy with the season, I was expecting Tyler Perry to knock the ball out the park and come with this explosive jaw-dropping finale. And it still wasn't that. I was just... This is the worst season for me. Season 5 is the worst season for me. I did not enjoy season 5 at all. I did see the trailer after the episode for the upcoming season, which will be starting May 1st, 2018, Tuesday night. This season was terrible. And I don't know if it's because, you know, he was leading up for what's to come in May or what, but it didn't come together for me. We gotta chat about it. Let's chat about it, y'all. Put it down in the comments and y'all let me know, what y'all think. I'm gonna jump straight into the review though, and let's see how we, bring it together. So it started off with Justin, Wyatt, and Jeff in the fucking prison. Basically, Wyatt was giving Jeffrey a friendly hug. I don't know why a part of me is hoping that Wyatt confesses some kind of secret love to Jeffrey and just be like, I love you too, I'm in love with you too, and then they have this kiss more. I don't know why. I'm just keep waiting for that to happen, but it's not happening. But anyway, they were at the prison, and basically Justin courted him, which I already knew was going to happen when they hugged. I was like, watch this crazy motherfucker walk in there. So he basically walk in there. He starts going on off about them hugging. You're basic, oh, why the fuck you hugging him? You like him. I knew you liked him. You're not going to play me. I gave up my life to be with you. I lost my life, my wife, my kids, all this, my job, all this shit for you. And you want to play me for him. Blah, 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 blah. So long story short with that situation, Wyatt says, I'm going to go get your dad. He goes to get his dad. David comes in, makes Justin leave, and then they're sitting there talking. Jeffrey's scared to tell David what's going on, so Wyatt was like, fuck this, I'm gonna tell him. So he starts to tell him, and long story short, Jeffrey is fucking brainwashed. He confessed that he loves Justin and that he doesn't want to get him in any trouble. He wants to be with him. He's just a little crazy and he needs work. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? He's defending Justin's actions towards him. And I just was in disbelief and in shock that he was even sitting there doing that. So basically, long story short, David let him make his own decision, told him he'd get him out of jail. Basically, good the fuck luck with that psychopath. So next we get a scene where Oscar calls Jim about getting the money back. Catherine and Jim is waiting at Wyatt's condo for him to get back. And Oscar calls and basically let him know, I'll have the money back in the account in 24 hours. Hang up, Jim's rubbing it in her face, in Catherine's face. And Jim basically told Catherine, yeah, bitch, that's basically, you need me. You see I got his money back and don't worry about how I got it back. Just admit it, you need me. So Catherine's sitting there looking like, oh shit, maybe I do need him or whatever. So after that, we get Candace Candace is about to set Oscar up to try to get info out of his computer by using Gia. So she calls down to the bar and asks Raphael, whatever his fucking name is. Speaking of Raphael, whatever happened with the guys that was running the trafficking through the hotel? Tyler Perry didn't even touch back on that. But anyway, asked him to get Gia to basically go distract Oscar so that way he could be standing behind him snapping pictures of the computer screen to see what was up on the computer screen. So After she does that. He sends Candace the information, and it's all Jim Cryer's fucking credit card information. All his shit was up on the fucking screen, and Candace got it, and she's about to fucking transfer all that money back into her fucking account. And I said, I know that's the fuck right, bitch. Get yours. Why spend mine when I could spend yours? But anyway, next you get Veronica and Candace talking, and Candace basically lets her know, like, look, I need you to open up this bank account for me, and this is what I need it for. Do it for me, and I got a piece of information for you. If you do it, I'll give you the address where David is at. So what's her name? Veronica goes, opens the account or whatever, because she wants to know the information. So as Veronica walks away to go do what she gotta do, Melissa Psychopath ass is texting Benny from Veronica's phone like it's Veronica. So Hannah and Benny, Hannah walks in the living room while Benny is reading the text from Veronica, but it's really from Melissa. And she's like, who got your face like that? And he like, what? Nobody. So they start going back and forth, basically talking about the situation, how he disrespected her the night before, and how he's trying to get money to get her out the house. Blah 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 blah. The same shit, different day. The next thing you know, the doorbell rings. Hannah opens the door. It's the makeover team that Catherine said she was going to bring her for her date. So she says, you ladies can go set up in there. I'm going to go call her real quick. So she basically goes and calls Catherine, and while she's on the phone with Catherine, she basically tells Catherine, I'm going to kill you for doing this, but thank you, and I gave some thought what you said, I'm going to come back to work. So Catherine starts to cry. I was like, thank God. But she was like, I'm only coming back as a supervisor, not as the maid. I'm coming back as a supervisor. So she said, we'll talk about it later after the date. And she said, yeah, call me so I can know all about it. And then they hung up. So next thing you know, Candace goes down to the bar to meet Oscar. And they put on this show with her and Gia like they didn't know each other, calling each other whores, etc., etc., etc. And she tells Oscar to come up to the hotel. And the first thing I said, Oscar, you will be a dumb motherfucker if you go up to that hotel with Candace. She's going to set you the fuck up. It is a setup. So next thing you know, he's like, okay, yes, ma'am, I'm coming. And she walked away. So after that, you get David goes back to the house, and he's all depressed about Jeffrey. Erica comes sashaying down the fucking steps with her silk robe on, and she leans over because he looking all depressed. She asks what's wrong, and he was like, long day. So she runs over, grab a bottle of wine, come back over, sits down, and then they're talking, and he's basically saying how he regret letting Jeffrey see him be in a damaged relationship with his mom, because he basically now is taking that same damage from Justin. So he said he regret allowing him to see that, because now his son is in the same situation with somebody that with a no good ass motherfucker, basically. So they had that conversation, and Erica basically came onto him and was like, let me make it all better for you. And basically they start fucking on the step, in a nutshell. After that, Candace calls Veronica, and she's like, did you open the account? And she was like, yeah, it's done. She said, well, I got to give you 24 hours to make sure the account is open. I give you 24 hours to keep it open. She said, bitch, give me the address right now. She said, no, 24 hours. Click, hung the phone up on Veronica. Veronica called back. Veronica looked at the phone and was like, this bitch must have lost her fucking mind. So she called right back and was like, girl, give me the fucking address before I have the account shut back down. So they're going back and forth. So finally, Candace gave her the address, and she hung up on Candace before Candace could finish her sentence, and she started heading over to the house or whatever. Veronica was fucking heartbroken when she found out that he moved in that house. Veronica was salty as fuck, like heartbroken, like she couldn't believe it. And speaking of Veronica too, she looked a mess this whole season, but for the finale, Tyler Perry got her back to her snatched up. Her hair was done, the dress she had on was really nice. I said, okay, that's what I'm talking about, because y'all had Veronica out here looking crazy for a little minute. I don't know, y'all let me know. Let's chat about that in the comments. So after that, Oscar shows up to Candace's hotel room, and of course he's eerie about it. He's like, you're up to something. So she's basically saying what she gotta say to him to get him to stay, because she's trying to put her plan in motion to basically steal the money back from Jim Cryer. So next we get a scene. Wyatt shows up to this bar, and he's about to drink. The bartender takes the credit card to open him up a tab, and he asks him, do he got something harder? And by something harder, he meant drugs. So the dude leaned back and then came back up and was like, we only sell alcohol here. Should I start a tab? And he was like, yeah. So he gave him the credit card, walked down, went to go do it, and he whispered something in the guy's ear and came back up. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a cop. I said, oh, this motherfucker about to go to jail for trying to buy drugs in a bar. He's about to go to jail. So the guy basically said, I heard you're looking for something harder. And he was like, yeah. He said, go to the bathroom. So he went to the bathroom, met him in the bathroom, and bitch, Wyatt pulled out a knot of money like this and basically bought a big, huge ass bag of coke in the fucking bar, child. And was staring in the mirror like he was crying because he was torn, like should he relapse or stay clean? So after that, we get the final scene of the night. Veronica takes her ass over to David's house. She stares in the window. And basically, earlier when I said that they was fucking on the step, Veronica's going to see them two fucking on the step. And it cut off. That was the worst fucking haves and the have-nots season finale ending I've ever seen in all of these seasons. This was my least favorite season. I hated it. I really did. Tyler Perry really disappointed me with this season. I don't know. Like I said, y'all gotta put it down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. This was season 5, episode 10, A Lover's Passion. I wasn't a fan of it, but again, you guys let me know what y'all think. And I'll see you guys May 1st. I'm still a fan of the show. I still love the show. Just this, I mean, every season, every show has its ups and down seasons where you're not really a fan or it's not really like a favorite. And this was the season for me. Whereas though some people might have thought this was the juiciest season. So just let me know. We can chat about it in the comments. And I'll see you guys May 1st for the Haves and the Have-Nots return. And until then, stay tuned for my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reviews. Stay tuned for my Let's Chat reviews weekly where we talk about hot topics. And, you know, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chatty Reese. And don't forget to subscribe to this video. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.